Hey! So today I will be doing the 3 marker challenge. I promise you I'm closing my eyes, looking away when I'm selecting the markers. I can't show my face, so I can't put a blindfold on and prove it. But other than that, you just gotta, the honor system here. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I took out some of my Prismacolors because most of my Prismacolors are drying. And I also took out the originals because my originals are drying up. But I left in the sketches and 2 of these. Okay, so here I am selecting my markers. And since I could feel the shape of the markers and kind of estimate what color they are, because I only have 3 Chows and 3 Winsor & Newton markers, I just dropped my hand in there and picked up the first one I touched. So yeah, you can see when I'm trying to show the camera what markers I got. It's kind of funny because I'm blindfolded, so it's completely off frame. Okay, so I swatched my colors and I'm just doing the thumbnail sketch. So originally I was going to have a girl holding out her hand to a bird, but then I realized that would be really difficult because I can't draw a profile. So then I just drew a normal bust, and I kind of just decided on that. So now I'm sketching my final one, and something about creating YouTube videos hates me because whenever I draw something for YouTube, it doesn't turn out out of all 4 videos now that I'm gonna have up on YouTube, none of the drawings I looked at when I was done being wow, I'm proud of this. This one just wasn't going how I wanted it to be. It was just weird. The hair, I don't know, it didn't look like a real person. It was just, it's I stepped back in my art skills. It just looked bad. I kept on, her chest and stomach, it just didn't look like a normal shape. I don't think any human would look like that because it looks weird. And I tried to make a hoodie, and the neck thing kind of failed. And yeah, so at this point, or maybe at another point, the purple pencil I was using to sketch was not cooperating on the paper very well, so I switched it over to a blue one. And I don't know what was up with that purple pencil. It just wasn't moving on the paper. There it is, right there. And you'll see me switch over to a blue one, which made it look really sketchy and pretty bad. I'm trying to do a braid thing over the hair, a braid headphone. No, a braid headband over the hair, and I just couldn't get the braid right. Other than the hair, I wasn't doing as curly as I wanted it to be because, I don't know, it just wasn't. I kept on forgetting what I actually wanted. I accidentally drew the face facing one way when the thumbnail sketch was facing the other way, and it just doesn't, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, there I am trying to refine it with the blue pencil, and then I'm just retracing over everything in that blue pencil, seeing if I can make it better. I thought I was stressed out because the camera was recording me, and I'm just it's gonna fail. So I tried to pretend that the camera wasn't there, and it still wasn't working. So yeah, I got really frustrated at that body. I just can't do it. I think here's where I decided to actually draw arms. And yeah, I just drew the most basic arm pose I could think of. Hands on hips, one arm down. I attempted to draw a hand, attempted to make it look like hoodie. Man, this is hard. There we go. Now I finally go into the coloring. And for some reason I have a thing where I start to color, but I'm not even done sketching the face. But I start coloring with my YR02 marker. And I just decided to have orange hair because why not? And I really like that color, so I'm really proud that I got that color. And then for some reason my purple, it just doesn't look good when you do solid coats. You have to be able to shade with it. But for some reason solid coats didn't really work in this instant. So I tried. I just made the hoodie purple. And then I tried layering it over, but you kept on making those weird white speckles. So I decided to shade with the blue. So I added the B95 to the BV02 and tried to shade with that, and that's where the white speckles took over. It got really annoying. Like, I was just fed up. So I ended up using the blue to outline everything, outline the hoodie, and then I tried to blend it again with the purple, and then, yeah, I even went over and started outlining the hair in the blue, and I mean, I don't even know anymore. I couldn't really tell what the braids were, so I went over and outlined the braids in the blue, but that kind of just made it green, which was kind of weird, because, I mean, Copic tape tips are fine, but they aren't like super duper fine. Like, you can't get the brush tip super duper fine. So then I went over with more of the orange, because the orange was the only color that I was just like, I love this color. There I added in the face. I had purple lips because I could have done orange lips, but I decided not to. Then I added a little bit of the orange to the nose, but it looked weird, so I added freckles and just had it all blend in. And then I added the eyes, and yeah. I actually remembered to put in eyebrows, because usually I forget to put in eyebrows. I made the eyes blue, but then none of the colors were dark enough to go over with the pupils, so I was like, oh, I'll come back to that later. Here is where I crack out the Zig Clean Color Real Brush Pen, and this was just a lifesaver. I mean, normal people ink their drawings before they draw it in the 3-marker challenge, but I don't usually ink my drawings, so I'm like, I'm not gonna ink it. But I inked it afterwards, and I'm so happy that I did, because it just kind of brought everything together. So, yeah. I used the brush pen to do the eyelashes, to do the pupils, to do everything. And by that point, I'm just like, you know what, I'll just outline the whole thing in it, because this is turning out really bad. If any of you guys aren't from my Musical.ly, you're going to think I have really bad art overall. But just try to check out my Musical.ly or check out my Instagram, and you'll see that I actually can draw, and most of my drawings turn out well. Just for some reason, whenever I make something for YouTube, it doesn't turn out well. But, I mean, this is probably my better one. Better than my last video, definitely. See, I tried to go in with more of the marker and tried to darken up areas, and it just didn't really like me today. And then I decided to add in the background, because so far the only noticeable blue was in the eyes, so I decided to take my blue and add in a background by lining on the outside, and then I decided to kind of like disperse it into speckles. So I just speckled the whole thing, and that kind of looked cool because I had done freckles, and freckles are speckles, and speckles in the background look like freckles. So yeah, that was pretty cool looking, and it really helped bring out the blue. And then I did it with the bottom of the shirt, and I still went in and tried to add some more shading with the purple, and then I tried to add some shading with the blue, and I tried to shade it everything. And then I went over and coated the lips in the orange color to try to make it more like a lippy color. And then I took my Uniball Signo white gel pen and added highlights in the hair and the eyes and everywhere else, and then I added some more dots around in the line speckle thingy background, and I thought that just really brought some parts of the drawing out and kind of just helped the whole drawing out. And then I wrote 3-marker challenge over to the side with the 3 markers I got, and that way I didn't have to edit a thumbnail. I could just, do a really simple edit. So yeah, I outlined that even with the Zig Clean Color brush pen. No, yeah, whatever. Make it pop. And yeah. I took the orange and went back through the neck and the hand to add a little bit of shading in the skin with the orange, just so it looked more like a thing. And that's my final illustration. It's decent. So yeah. Okay, so that was my video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys like this video. I'm still struggling to upload like regularly. It's hard, but I'm trying to make it work. Usually I can record stuff, but then I either record it wrong or I'm too lazy to edit. So it's just kind of up to me to, I can do this. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you disliked it, give it a thumbs down, but I mean, I prefer the thumbs up. And if you really like this video, click that big subscribe button if you're not already. And make sure you tell your friends. Thanks so much for 700. And subbies, we're only 300 away from 1,000, which will be really cool. So, yeah. See you guys later. And peace out.